Welcome to the future of media operations, where artificial intelligence is transforming every stage of the OTT content journey. Today, I'll demonstrate how Claude helps OTT platforms streamline content onboarding, metadata enrichment, quality control, compliance review, localization, recommendation generation, and customer engagement. Think of Claude as an intelligent co-pilot working alongside media teams. Instead of manually processing thousands of assets, teams can leverage AI to accelerate workflows while maintaining quality. Throughout this journey, we'll use an OTT platform called Cineverse. We'll follow one new title from acquisition all the way to audience consumption. Our content example is a science fiction thriller called The Last Signal. Let's see how Claude supports the entire operational workflow after this title arrives on the OT platform. We'll walk through each stage one by one. You'll see real examples, Claude prompts, Claude outputs, and business outcomes. Let's begin with the very first step: content acquisition and onboarding. Our movie has now arrived from the content provider. In the traditional process, operators manually inspect delivery packages, documents, metadata sheets, subtitle files, and technical specifications. A single title may arrive with dozens of files. For large OTT platforms receiving hundreds of titles every week, this becomes a significant operational challenge. This is where Claude becomes an operational co-pilot. Instead of manually reviewing every document, teams can ask Claude to understand the entire delivery package. Let's give Claude the complete delivery package and request an ingestion assessment. Claude analyzes structured and unstructured information simultaneously. Within seconds, it can understand content packages that would normally require extensive manual review. Claude immediately summarizes the entire package. Notice how it also identifies a missing mobile banner asset. Instead of discovering the issue days later, the team can resolve it immediately. Claude helps content operations teams reduce onboarding delays, improve accuracy, and accelerate content readiness. Our content package has been successfully onboarded. Now comes one of the most critical steps for discoverability: metadata enrichment. Once content is ingested, the next challenge is understanding everything about it. The information required for an OTT platform is often spread across multiple documents. Teams often spend hours collecting information from various sources. Missing even one document can result in incomplete metadata and poor content discovery. Let's ask Claude to analyze every delivery document simultaneously. Rather than searching document by document, Claude can consolidate information into one trusted source. Claude identifies relationships between documents, removes duplication, and reconciles conflicting information. In seconds, Claude creates a complete content profile ready for downstream systems. It includes the title, genre, cast, and more, all generated automatically. Claude doesn't simply copy information. It can identify inconsistencies and flag them for operational review. This human-in-the-loop approach ensures governance while significantly reducing manual effort. Better metadata directly impacts discoverability, recommendations, search quality, and viewer engagement. We've consolidated the source information. Now Claude will generate rich metadata that helps audiences actually find and watch this content. Let's move to metadata extraction and enrichment. Most viewers never realize how much metadata sits behind every title on an OTT platform. The richer the metadata, the easier it becomes for customers to discover content they love. Basic metadata provides limited discovery value. Modern OTT services require hundreds of searchable attributes for every title. Let's ask Claude to generate audience-ready metadata. Claude identifies narrative patterns, themes, emotions, and audience interests hidden within the content description. Claude automatically creates customer-facing summaries optimized for OTT platforms. Different devices and experiences need different content descriptions. Claude can produce multiple versions automatically. Accurate genre classification is essential for recommendation systems and content navigation. Claude can identify deeper themes beyond genre labels. Many viewers search by emotional experience rather than genre. Mood tagging helps OTT platforms personalize discovery. Claude generates search-friendly keywords and discovery terms that improve content visibility. Claude can also predict which audience segments are most likely to engage with the title. In just seconds, Claude expands a simple content record into hundreds of valuable metadata attributes. Better metadata directly translates into better discovery, higher engagement, and increased viewing hours. Now that Claude understands the content, it can start creating audience-facing experiences. Next, we'll see how Claude automatically generates synopses, taglines, promotional copy, and marketing content for Cineverse OTT. Once metadata is available, the next challenge is presenting the content in a way that attracts viewers. Every screen, every device, and every campaign requires different messaging. Traditionally, content marketers manually create multiple versions of the same message. For thousands of titles, this can become a major bottleneck. Because Claude already understands the title, it can instantly generate platform-specific content. Let's see what Claude creates. This version is optimized for content discovery pages. Banner copy must be concise, visually powerful, and attention-grabbing. Claude can generate multiple creative directions for marketing teams to evaluate. Push notifications require brevity while maximizing click-through rates. Here's an example for the last signal. The title grabs attention and the body builds intrigue. This drives higher engagement. Claude helps marketing teams rapidly produce campaign-ready content. A single content asset can now fuel multiple customer touchpoints, like the sci-fi promo streaming now. One asset, endless engagement. Claude can even adjust messaging based on audience preferences. What once required multiple teams and several days can now begin within minutes. Claude enables faster launches, greater experimentation, and highly personalized viewer engagement. Our movie is now fully described and market-ready. But before audiences can watch it, we must ensure quality. Next, Claude assists the operations team with content quality control. Before any title reaches viewers, it must pass a rigorous quality control process. Even a small defect can impact customer satisfaction and increase support tickets. Our movie has completed ingestion and metadata enrichment. Now let's verify it's truly ready for publication. Traditionally, quality control requires multiple teams reviewing multiple assets.
The process can be time-consuming and expensive.
Reviewing video for quality,
Checking subtitle synchronizations.
approving final artwork. Claude acts as a first-pass quality reviewer. It helps teams identify issues much earlier in the workflow. Let's ask Claude to perform a complete QC assessment. Claude evaluates both structured and unstructured content information. It can analyze relationships across multiple assets at once. Our first issue is immediately detected. A required mobile banner asset is missing. Claude can identify subtitle timing gaps that may affect accessibility and viewer experience. Claude can compare delivery assets against licensing and contractual requirements. Here, French audio is marked as missing, which is required by contract. This ensures all requirements are met efficiently. Inconsistent metadata often creates customer confusion. Claude flags discrepancies before publication. Rather than simply listing errors, Claude prioritizes issues based on business impact. The operations team receives a concise, actionable report instead of manually compiling findings. Claude not only identifies issues, but also helps route them to the appropriate teams. For example, artwork issues go to the artwork team, localization to the localization team, and so on. Our title is now technically ready for publication. Technical QC is complete. Next, we'll take a deeper look at audio quality, language validation, and localization readiness. Let's continue. Modern OTT platforms operate across multiple countries and languages. A title isn't truly ready until every language experience has been validated. Different regions require different combinations of audio tracks, subtitles, ratings, and localization standards. Let's validate our multilingual delivery package before release. Claude helps the localization teams identify missing assets, synchronization problems, translation concerns, and release risks. Let's perform a global readiness review. Claude compares audio inventories against platform, contractual, and regional requirements. Claude immediately identifies missing language requirements that could delay regional launches. Even small subtitle timing issues can negatively affect viewing quality. Claude can help a localization teams identify potential readability and consistency concerns. Maintaining consistent terminology across languages is essential for global franchises and episodic content. Claude links them together. Character consistency review. Operations teams can instantly see which markets are ready and which require intervention. Instead of manually building reports, teams receive immediate visibility into release readiness. Claude transforms findings into clear next actions for localization teams. The last signal is now ready for worldwide distribution. Technical quality and localization are complete. But before publication, every title must follow regulatory, content policy, and platform compliance requirements. Let's see how Claude assists compliance teams. Before any title is published, compliance teams must ensure it aligns with platform policies, audience ratings, and regional regulations. A title that is acceptable in one market may require edits, warnings, or restrictions in another. Our movie is technically ready. Now let's see if it's compliant for global distribution. Claude helps compliance teams quickly identify content that may require deeper review. Let's perform a policy and compliance assessment. Claude can assist reviewers by highlighting portions of content that may require human attention. Rather than reviewing every minute blindly, compliance teams can focus on potentially sensitive segments. Claude can help generate preliminary rating assessments to support reviewers. Providing clear content advisories improves transparency and viewer trust. Claude can compare content attributes against regional publishing requirements and flag areas needing closer inspection. Compliance isn't limited to video. Marketing content must also align with platform standards. Messaging consistent, claims verified, audience appropriate. Compliance teams receive a concise summary instead of manually assembling multiple reports. Final decisions remain with human reviewers, while Claude accelerates preparation and analysis. The last signal is now approved for publication across supported regions. We've completed ingestion, metadata, quality control, localization, and compliance. Now Claude helps creative teams build promotional experiences that attract viewers. Let's move into AI-powered content marketing. A great title isn't enough. Viewers need to discover it, click it, and ultimately watch it. This is where promotion becomes critical. Every movie competes for attention. Editorial and marketing teams must highlight the right content to the right audience at the right moment. Claude already understands our title, our audiences, and our platform goals. Now it can help generate promotional experiences. Let's create a complete promotion package. For the last signal, generate a trailer summary, featured carousel copy, editorial ideas, homepage text, audience promotions, and seasonal campaigns. A mysterious signal from deep space sparks humanity's most dangerous mission. As the truth emerges, survival becomes uncertain. Claude can produce concise summaries to support trailer publishing and promotional campaigns. Homepage placement demands messaging that captures attention within seconds. Claude helps editorial teams identify the most relevant collections and content groupings. Different audiences respond to different narratives. Claude tailors promotional messaging accordingly. For sci-fi enthusiasts, explore Hamstentisteline. For thriller fans, explore humanity's next encounter with an brand. Claude can recommend where content best fits within broader platform campaigns. Creative teams can rapidly evaluate multiple thumbnail directions. We have three concepts, one fun, one on astronauts, and one on mystery and suspense. Concept 3 shows the highest potential CTR. Claude helps identify logical cross-promotion opportunities throughout the platform. Within minutes, marketing and editorial teams receive a comprehensive promotional toolkit. Claude accelerates promotion while enabling far more personalization and experimentation. Our title is now visible, discoverable, and ready to engage audiences. Promotion brings viewers to the platform, but personalization keeps them engaged. Next, we'll see how Claude enhances recommendations and content discovery for every individual subscriber. Every viewer is different. The challenge isn't just offering content. It's offering the right content to the right person at the right time. A modern OTT platform cannot deliver a one-size-fits-all experience. For a sci-fi fan, we curate space adventures. For families, sports enthusiasts get live action, and mystery lovers get suspense. Claude helps transform viewer behavior into actionable audience insights. Let's see what Claude recommends. Based on viewing history, Claude identifies highly relevant content. Instead of static layouts, StreamSphere Plus creates individualized discovery experiences. Claude helps uncover relationships between titles based on themes, moods, and audience behavior. Even without viewing history, Claude can support personalized discovery. Claude can help prioritize recommendations likely to drive engagement and retention. Claude helps optimize re-engagement opportunities and reduce abandonment. By analyzing behavior, it delivers timely recommendations like Resume Tonight. The same title can be presented differently depending on viewer preferences. For sci-fi fans, for thriller fans, a mystery that could change humanity, and for casual viewers, trending worldwide this week. Better recommendations lead directly to greater viewer satisfaction and platform growth. Let's open StreamSphere Plus. The last signal, play.
At last, our content reaches the viewer.
But the journey doesn't end after playback begins. Next, we'll see how Claude helps customer support teams deliver faster and smarter assistance to viewers around the world. A great OTT experience doesn't end when the viewer presses play. Customer support plays a critical role in subscriber retention and satisfaction. With Claude, we provide intelligent, always available support across every channel. Large streaming platforms receive thousands of requests every hour. Handling them efficiently is essential. Claude can assist both customers and support agents across multiple channels. How can I assist with compliance today? Checking content against FPC rules now. Claude can guide viewers through common issues before an agent becomes involved. For example, a viewer reports a buffering issue. Claude analyzes the account and offers quick solutions. Support interactions can also become discovery opportunities.
Recommended for you.
Arrival point, Deep Cosmos, Space Horizon, Beyond Orion. Claude can generate contextual assistance tailored to the viewer's device. To enable subtitles, navigate to Settings, then Audio and Subtitles, select Language, and Enable. Claude can help explain account activity clearly and reduce unnecessary escalations.
Why was my card charged twice?
Let's check. Claude, review the transaction history. See, a successful renewal and a pending hold, no duplicate charge. Global OTT platforms require support across many languages. How can I assist you today? Claude helps deliver consistent assistance worldwide. Claude doesn't replace support teams. It augments them with context and recommended next actions. When issues require specialists, Claude helps ensure they reach the right team immediately. Claude helps teams identify at-risk interactions before they become negative experiences. The result is faster support, happier customers, and more efficient operations. Every successful support experience strengthens viewer trust and retention. Alex's buffering issue is resolved. The last signal resumes playing smoothly. A satisfaction prompt appears. Alex selects 5 stars. We've seen how Claude helps operational teams and viewers. Now let's move to the executive level and see how leadership can use Claude to turn platform data into strategic decisions. Claude can help executives understand trends that would otherwise remain hidden within massive volumes of data. Let's see how our movie performs after launch. Claude can help executives understand trends that would otherwise remain hidden within massive volumes of data. Claude identifies growth patterns and highlights noteworthy performance trends. Understanding who watches a title is just as important as knowing how many people watch it. High completion rates often indicate strong audience engagement and satisfaction. Claude helps identify growth opportunities by geography. Leadership can understand which acquisition channels contributed most to discovery. Claude connects content consumption directly to business outcomes. Claude can help forecast future performance using historical and behavioral data. Instead of merely reporting data, Claude suggests strategic actions. Insights become decisions, and decisions become growth. From content acquisition to executive analytics, Claude has contributed value across the entire OTT ecosystem. We've explored each stage individually. Next, let's zoom out and see how everything connects in one seamless Claude-powered OTT workflow. Let's step back and view the complete journey. One title, one platform, many teams, one AI-powered workflow. We've explored each stage individually. Next, let's zoom out and see how everything connects in one seamless Claude-powered OTT workflow. Claude analyzed delivery documents, identified accelerated onboarding. Onboarding by Cofin. Claude transformed basic information into rich metadata that powers discovery. Marketing teams generate multiple audience-ready campaigns in minutes. Claude helped identify issues before they reached viewers. Localization teams validated multilingual experiences for global audiences. Compliance teams reviewed content faster while maintaining governance and oversight. Claude helped viewers discover content tailored to their interests. Customer support teams delivered faster resolutions and better viewer experiences. Leadership gained visibility into content performance and business impact. Notice how Claude wasn't limited to one department. It augmented every function across the OTT lifecycle. The result is a faster, smarter, and more scalable streaming operation. The true value of AI isn't automation alone. It's enabling people to focus on creativity, strategy, quality, and customer experience. Bye for today. See you in our next AI journey. Tata.
Bye for now. See you in the next session. AI से ideas stuck, journey continues.